Kamusta ka nation? It's tax season once again and we're starting to receive those IRS forms such as W-2s, 1099s, and the like. Minsan tinatabi lang natin thinking bahala ng ating tax preparer to take care of it. Well, siguro it's about time that you get more involved on how your taxes should be filed and really understand what it is you're doing and how to maximize it. So, what do I mean by that? We're here again at Get Real with Robin Ning to explain a lot of things we have to know this tax season. Hi, guys.
Hi, JC.
Okay, so last week we talked about debt forgiveness and things like that. Today we're talking about taxes. First of all, what is debt forgiveness and what does it mean for the person receiving that debt forgiveness?
Sure. So, JC, a lot of people have received debt forgiveness both from credit cards and obviously from mortgages with housing.
Yeah.
And so what we need to let people know is how you prepare your taxes is very important for debt forgiveness. Otherwise, if you do it improperly, you're going to pay taxes on that forgiveness. So you need to be very careful with your documents and your forms and all of that.
Okay. Speaking of documents, if I had a short sale, a foreclosure, or a deed in lieu in 2014, what tax form should I expect in the mail?
Okay, so makaka-receive tayo ng 1099-C.
Okay.
On box 2, makikita natin doon kung ano yung na-forgive na debt.
Okay.
So when we say forgive, kumbaga parang hindi na natin yung kinakailangang bayaran, and like what we discussed last week, merong tax in-amend ulit yon, tax prevention, para magbayad tayo dun sa debt forgiveness na yon. But you need to, that 1099-C, you need to give it to your tax preparer para mailagay nila yon dun sa Form 982 na tinatawag.
Yeah. The 1099-C is not a form you receive every year, right? So
yeah, no.
It's something that's new to you if you were in this situation, so be aware that that's the form you need.
Right. And this year, in 2015, because of the Obamacare, meron tayong mga bagong forms. Lahat tayo na nagpa-file ng tax return, meron ng mga bagong forms ngayon. It's like 8962, 8965, you know, those type of new forms na kinakailangan tayong maging aware of kasi in-implement na kinakailangan lahat tayo, we have health insurance.
The new tax forms we're going to receive, Rob, because of Obamacare, it seems complicated.
It can be. It can be. Because of the new health care provision, they've tied it to our taxes. So you need to fill out Obamacare forms with your taxes to indicate your health insurance.
Okay, and if we have other forms of debt forgiveness, this, for lack of a better word, I guess complicates it even more.
Oh, that's correct. And with that, JC, there's different types of debt forgiveness. There's credit card. Debt forgiveness on mortgage, we need to differentiate between personal residence and non-owner occupied. The tax provision's been set aside for the people with personal residence. Obviously, no taxes there. If you have investment property, that's where you can end up paying some taxes if you're not careful.
Okay. Well, speaking of things that are taxable, what if I had my lender gave me a reduction in my loan modification? Is that taxable?
Yes, it can be taxable. Again, if it's your personal residence, you can then use the provision and not pay taxes.
Is that a different form I'm expecting in the mail?
It's still 1099-C, yeah.
It's 1099-C.
Okay. Now, is there a way to not pay taxes? I think I asked you this question last year when we were around tax season. Is there a way to avoid paying taxes on debt forgiveness?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So again, on personal residence, you're taken care of with the provision. On non-owner occupied investment property, there's different ways. One is bankruptcy, which is the more severe way to get rid of debt forgiveness and taxes. The other is insolvency, which is you don't file bankruptcy, but your liabilities are higher than your assets, and then you can claim on Form 982 insolvency and then relieve yourself of taxes.
Sometimes, you know, merong mga scenario na pagka tayo na foreclose na and then nagkaroon tayo ng debt forgiveness, pwede rin siyang isama sa bankruptcy. Pero sometimes, you know, kinakailangan tayo mag-file ng bankruptcy para maiwasan yung mga ganon. But again, in 2014, di ba inano ng gobyerno yun, in-extend yung Mortgage Debt Relief Act, so we should be fine from the last year debt forgiveness.
Absolutely.
On a personal residence.
Okay. So how will I know, let's say I'm preparing my taxes, how will I know if I should just go straight to my tax preparer or if I have to consult with you first before I go to my tax preparer?
Well, if you receive any documents that you don't fully understand, I would probably give us a call and we can kind of help you along with those. If you need us to review your taxes or even, take a look and see if the debt forgiveness is personal residence or investment property, we can help you with that as well.
Okay, guys, so last question. If I filed my taxes incorrectly in the prior years, is there still time to go back and correct it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And a lot of people think that once it's filed, you're done. But you can correct things that have happened in the past. And that's what people need to
last 3
understand.
years,
For the
yeah.
last 3 years, you can go back and amend, fill out the correct paperwork, and recover those taxes.
So you guys, in that sense, can be a one-stop shop for someone who has these new Obamacare forms that they don't know necessarily how to fill out. They had filed taxes incorrectly the years prior. We give you a call. You can help sort that out.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, remember, Obamacare, the
Applies.
forms are first, this is the first year for
Yeah.
that. But for debt forgiveness,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay, fantastic, guys. So if our Canadians have any questions or any queries relating to anything we discussed today, where can we reach you?
Sure, JC. Capamelia, you can contact us at 888-860-9530, or you can visit us online.
Okay, thank you very much, guys,
Thank you,
and we'll
Jason.
see you again next week.
Thank you.